Okay, let's talk about AI in California. The conversation has totally shifted, right? It's not just about cool new tech anymore. Now it's this high-stakes game of governance, rules, and, well, leadership. So how on earth is the state planning to manage its responsible AI future? Let's dive in and break it down.
And that brings us to a really critical question, especially for anyone running an organization in the state. I mean, are you really ready for this complex web of AI laws California's rolling out? Because as we're about to see, being ready isn't really an option anymore. It's a must.
You know, what we're seeing here is a huge, fundamental shift. AI compliance, it's not just some technical thing you can hand off to the IT department anymore. Nope, it has moved straight into the boardroom. And if you're a professional in, say, healthcare or the nonprofit world or a public agency, this is now a core part of your leadership challenge. It's way more than just ticking a legal box.
So, okay, how do you even begin to tackle a problem this big? Well, it turns out there's a pretty unique, mission-driven solution emerging to take it on head-on.
And that solution is called AI Care Agents 24/7. Now, this isn't your typical consulting firm, not at all. It's actually a California nonprofit public benefit corporation. Their one and only mission? To help organizations, especially the community-focused ones, get a handle on the state's really tough AI regulations. And that nonprofit status, that's the key. That's what makes their whole approach so different. And here's the real game changer, the core of what they offer. Because they're a nonprofit, AI Care Agents 24/7 can provide training and certification for about half the price of the commercial guys. Think about that. That just blows the doors wide open. It makes top-tier AI governance expertise accessible to a much wider range of organizations, not just the ones with super deep pockets.
Okay, so how exactly do they empower these organizations? Well, the answer is all about creating a whole new class of expert leaders, and they do that through their main offering, the Certified Officer Program.
This right here is their flagship program. It's the California Certified AI Compliance Officer, or a CCAICO for short. You can think of it as the state's premier AI compliance credential, and it's led by a nonprofit. Crucially, it's designed specifically for California's, let's be honest, unique and really complex legal world.
And the curriculum, it's seriously comprehensive. We're talking 12 modules that cover pretty much everything. You get the legal stuff, a deep dive into key laws like SB 942, that's the one about transparency and automated decisions, but you also get the hands-on technical skills, like how to do a bias audit, and the super practical stuff, like building an AI incident response plan from scratch. It's designed to be incredibly thorough, top to bottom.
And look, this isn't just about reading a textbook. It's not theoretical. Graduates are trained to actually manage a real-world continuous compliance cycle. It's this 5-step loop that just keeps going. You start by assessing your systems, then you develop policy, you roll out training, you conduct regular audits, and then, and this is key, you update everything to stay ahead of the new rules. It's a living process.
Now, to wrap it all up, the program ends with this really demanding 177-question exam. And get this, it's modeled on the analytical rigor of the multi-state bar exam. That comparison is totally intentional. It's meant to send a clear signal. A CCAICO certification isn't just some piece of paper. It's a credential that proves you have a seriously high standard of expertise.
So you might be wondering, where does all this cutting-edge knowledge actually come from? Well, it's all supported by a really robust ecosystem of research and expertise. And that's what's designed to keep this whole program completely relevant all the time.
The whole curriculum is built on these 5 pillars of ongoing research. So what does that mean? It means they are constantly studying, well, everything. Not just the legal compliance and risk stuff, but also the real-world impact on equity and on underserved communities. They're also looking at what's changing in the workforce and, of course, the technology itself. It's this multifaceted approach that really keeps the certification on the cutting edge of AI governance.
And their research method is this really cool blend of old-school expertise and new-school tech. They combine deep human analysis, legal and ethical brains, with these cutting-edge AI tools that can just chew through massive amounts of data in real time. That innovative foundation is absolutely crucial if you want to stay ahead in a field that's moving this fast. Okay, so what does all this actually mean for you, for your career, for your organization? Let's take a look at the real, tangible opportunities this is creating in the future of AI governance. What this certification does is open up a super clear and compelling career path. I mean, just look at this.
The roles go all the way from analyst positions right up to senior leadership on a CEO track. And of course, the salaries scale up significantly as you gain experience and responsibility. What this whole framework shows is that AI compliance is becoming a real, full-blown, mission-driven career. It's not just another line item on your resume anymore.
So if you're thinking, okay, I'm ready to take the next step, the path forward is really clear. You can get a free AI policy book, you can book a totally complimentary compliance consultation for your organization, or you can just go ahead and apply directly for the certification program. The point is there are resources ready to go to help you get started right away.
I want to leave you with this one final and I think really crucial point. The message is this: do not wait for penalties. Don't wait for an AI incident to happen. Instead, you need to lead, you need to audit, and you need to influence and shape California's AI governance future starting today. It's a super powerful call to action, really urging leaders to stop reacting and start getting proactive, to take charge right at the forefront of responsible AI.